been a long, long, long day. A great day. Every day's a great day, right? Life is a waste of time if you don't look at it like that. I think you just make it a great day. But anyway, that doesn't matter, right? Here we are, just saying that. Excuse me if I look a little tired, but I'm still very excited because it's One Wellness Nerd Out time. Let's go. How you guys doing today? Happy One Wellness Nerd Out time. So I don't want to wake everyone up. So what I want to talk about today, there are a lot of people. I get a lot of patients, and I say, "Did you do your exercises today?" And they're like, "Oh yeah," and I know they're lying, but whatever. Some people just straight up say, "No, I can't do that because I have no mental toughness." They don't actually say that, but you know what? I'm not trying to rip on anyone. But they're simple things, right? The point is, there are people out there who just don't love going to the gym, who just don't love getting up and running and getting up and working out, and they really can't bring themselves to do it. They're like, I'm decently in shape, even if I'm a skinny fat person type person, I don't need to do anything else. Maybe I just eat healthy. Maybe I get enough sleep. I function just fine. But still, almost all these people still want to be in good shape. They still want to feel good, right? They still want to look good, right? We all want that, right? It seems like, and at least I hope so. At least I hope you want that for yourself. I'm happy to help you get to a point where you can achieve that for yourself. So what if there is just one simple thing, right? We know sleep is good for us. We know we should eat healthy. We talk about this all the time at One Wellness. All these sorts of things. We should do aerobic exercise relatively frequently. Not only great for your heart and body, but for your brain. Right? But one thing you can do at home that is just like far and away the best is planking. Planking. Here's a few reasons why. Planking not only works about every major muscle group, honestly, to some degree. I mean, it requires all of your muscles just about to work together to hold yourself in that position. Right now, whether you're doing it on your elbows or your hands, we talk about slightly different things that we're targeting, but both are great, however you like to do it, right? Standard, we talk about just sitting there on our elbows, okay? It's great for your spine, great for your posture, great for strengthening those muscles that keep you upright and in a good position, like this. And I'm excited, so how you doing, man? Down? I'm excited, so I'm kind of hunched over here talking to you guys, right? But, as a chiropractor, I will tell you, it's great for your spine too, right? And we have people, we prescribe planking exercise, at least a lot of variations within planks all the time. But the third thing is this. You don't even have to do anything. You just have to stay there. I get it. It's hard to get up and do 30 sets of something at the gym. Okay, I can understand where you're at least coming from. As much as I enjoy something like that, I can understand someone's perspective. But what if you could just go on your elbows and watch TV or a video or listen to part of an audiobook every day, or do none of that, just plank for 2 minutes? For 2 minutes. Just a couple minutes. I mean, you go as long as you can, it would be great. But imagine you did 10 minutes a day. Imagine you did 10 minutes. Imagine you even just did 5 sets of 2 minutes. Or you start at 10 sets of 1 minute. However you want to do it. Taking, say, 30 seconds rest between each one. However you want to do it. That is such a simple, easy, feasible, very, very feasible thing you can do to improve your posture, your strength, how you look, how you feel and think, because you're going to feel better, you're going to be in a better mood, just knowing you're doing good things for yourself, not to mention the good endorphins we release with exercise, our alpha, beta, gamma endorphins, more dopamine, because you get that sense of reward after. Guys, couple minutes in the morning or at night, whatever. And I think what a great way to start the day. Even if you want to go outside, it's a nice day. Go do it in the grass. But all you have to do is keep yourself there. That's the difference with planking. Like we say, often you have to push yourself to do more. To do more. You just have to push yourself to not do less. Really, to not fall, right? No, you don't have to be that Marine that planked for 8 hours. It is just insane, right? The mental toughness there more than anything. But it's a simple thing. Hopefully, you take this one home with you. I think it could really benefit you if you're somebody that doesn't enjoy working out. So, go get a plank in tomorrow, tonight. What do you say? Start slow. If you're somebody where you're like, Shane, it's really hard. I'm obese, and I can't even hold that position. Do it on your knees. Do it on your knees. Your knees and your elbows. Just start there, okay? Then you're going to get to the point, and it's even in extreme case, you can only hold yourself there for 10 seconds. There's no point where you can't start, right? You can do that, and then the next day try 12 seconds, even if you move up just a couple seconds. Try that. Eventually you get to your feet. And if you're somebody that's a little more advanced, you're like, well, I'm in decent shape. It's easy for me to hold a plank for a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I can do that. I don't feel like working out aside from that, but I'm in good enough shape to add extremity movements. Pull your knees up to your elbows, right? Do plank thrusters. It makes it harder. Do hip dips where your hips are falling side to side like that. If I was planking, this is my head. We've done the moves a million times, so we can talk to you about them. You can message me if you want any good ideas for planks. You can just Google it. They're all over the place, but I'd be happy to help you. I'm happy to help whoever I can. It feels good to help other people, and that's a really what when wellness is about. That and giving you independence, so that you can just improve your own life without paying us anything, or even having to look in places. You're like, if you're lazy in that sense, in the research sense, right? We're happy to put it on the table for you and show you a few cards that can really improve your life. Simple things. Go plank. That's our simple message. Try it. If you haven't tried it, if you have been doing it, continue to do it, because it's absolutely fantastic for you. And what's the primary thing it focuses on? Core, of course. Your rectus abdominals, your transverse abdominis, your obliques, internal, external. Your core. What holds us together? Our spine and our core are like the two most important things. Obviously our head, but we're talking, posture-wise and just in terms of general physical health that we need to pay attention to, right? And doing aerobic exercise is great too. But guess what? If you sit there and you're holding a plank for a few minutes, you're going to be dripping sweat if you're not used to it. You're going to be out of breath. You just increased your heart rate without taking a single step. That's what we got. Have a great night, guys. Have a great day tomorrow, too. Maybe you'll start it off with a plank. Who knows? Inversion tables, always sleepy. Yeah, no, good question. Inversion tables are good in the sense that they can use gravity to help traction the spine, similar to what flexion distraction would do when you're moving the legs up and down on the table, right? And you're opening space for your vertebral discs, your intervertebral discs. It'll improve some blood flow to them. It'll relieve some pressure on the nerves, right? Inversion tables seem like a pretty good thing. You generally, chiros have different opinions. You probably don't have to go past like 140 degrees. That's probably about, the top. You don't have to be completely vertical. The only thing is, it's really uncomfortable for a lot of people because the blood rushes to your head. So, I don't know. You can just traction your spine in other ways. What's a simple way? Maybe if you're into that sort of thing and you want to try to do it at home, try hanging from a pull-up bar. You could do it the opposite way, so that this way the blood's not, all going to your head and you're not uncomfortable. There are a lot of, accounts of that type of thing. So, awesome. Hey, I'm glad you get your planks in. Maxie, what's up, man? How you doing? Melanie and Alicia, thanks for tuning in, guys. Always sleeping. I hope that was helpful. But you can message me. We could talk more about it too. But that's pretty much a short gist. Have a fantastic night. Thanks a lot. Happy Wellness. We'll see you tomorrow.